On the 29th of January 2020, I was a victim of the fire incident that destroyed three giant plazas inside Lagos Island, Balogu to be precise. So on that very day, I went to the market to get some things. So after buying the things I went to buy, I decided to visit my husband in his plaza. So on getting there, so he said I should hold on, that since I told him I was coming, he's already ordered food for me, that I should hold on. I was like, no, 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 I'm in a hurry. I just want to go. He said, no, that I'm going to eat before I leave. So shortly they brought the food. I started eating. Before I could finish the food, a lady ran inside the plaza and started screaming, fire, 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 fire. I was like, what the hell? I mean, what? People were all confused. I was like, I quickly dropped my plate. There was one sack I saw by the side of the bundles. I just quickly grabbed it and started putting in clothes, bundle by bundle. I was able to, I think, 9 to 11 bundles thereabout. I was pregnant with my last child. He's actually 5 years old today. Yeah. So I quickly dragged it, out. My husband on the other side started looking for an empty sack to use and pack. He was able to get a bigger sack. As a man, he was trying to pack as much as he could. But before he knew what was happening, the whole plaza was covered with smoke. Oh my goodness. That was how he had to drop the bag and rushed out. You have to save your life first. You know how Satan used to work in mysterious ways. He's gonna wait because our goods just arrived from China as at that time. We practically watched our money burn to ashes. We couldn't do anything. Everybody were outside. People were just, that very day, I did not see the leg that I was going to leave that market with. I was just sitting down on the floor with my husband. We were looking at each other. Everybody, people were outside. We were just looking at the whole thing happening before our very eyes. My husband was like, please, let's go, let's go. I said, no, go, okay. God, may we not see bad thing in our life, oh. But then again, what can we do? Life happens. You do not expect things like this. So on the other hand, I used to have my own shop. I used to have my own shop. My husband was depressed as at the time. You don't know what it means for a man. From 100, you come down to zero, to nothing. But thank God I had a shop. He was able to start all over again with the goods I had in my own shop. So he had to rent a smaller place inside the market. He now moved my goods to that particular place. So I started selling online. I was selling back to back here on Instagram. I started running adverts, to support the home because things were not rosy. A lot of you get to know me while I was selling clothes. That's why I said I'm supposed to have told you guys the story of my life a long time ago. All right. But I'm fine. I'm comfortably talking about it now. Then I was trying to, figure out things, how to make money for myself, to support the family. So it was a lot for me. There was no time to come and sit and be talking to people online. You understand? So after that, I started selling online, So, as a woman, I love to spend. If I don't have money, I used to be sick. I used to be sick. I need money. I want to buy whatsoever I choose. Do you get? So I was now like, oh, money is no longer flowing as it used to be. I need more money to support the house. I need more money. What can I do as a woman? You understand? So I went to do training. I did UI UX design training. After that, I did web development. After web development, I did digital marketing because while I was selling clothes, a guy was actually helping me to do the running of advert stuffs. But then again, I was like, no, if I'm coming back online, I'm going to do it myself. Okay, I need to learn how to do all those things. So I went for the training. I learned it. Then after that, while I was trying to plan on how to, start showing up online again, then I now saw this lady, okay? I now saw this beautiful lady. She was posting back to back. Any day I come online, I don't know how Instagram brings her to me. I was like, I'm kind of interested in what this girl is talking about. So she was kind of talking about affiliate marketing, how to promote product that does not belong to you and you get your commission, that you don't have to stress yourself. Do you understand? I was like, this sounds like what I would love to do, because writing quotes was already stressing me out. I was able to get one or two persons from my WhatsApp status. I was always updating. So I was like, this sounds like something I would like to do. One thing about me is that I am open to learn. I'm not the kind of person that when you come online and say you made 500 million, I will say it's a lie, it's a lie. Bata, bata, I'll pay so that you show me how you made that money. I'll try my best to see if I can make my own. That's one thing about me. So I now said, no, I think I'm going to give this a try. So I paid 40K. I paid her for the course. I paid it, I got it, I went through it, I started the implementation. Sorry, I was using TikTok and WhatsApp. I did all that on TikTok and WhatsApp, because I came back on Instagram. I left Instagram for quite a long time. When I came back, I discovered that running adverts now on Instagram was on the high side. I think 5 days now is like 20 something thousand or thereabout. So I was like, oh, I think I have to go back to my free traffic, which was TikTok. I was just posting on TikTok and my posts were just going viral. So that was why I was scarce on Instagram. I was like, please, I'm not used to organic traffic on Instagram. You understand? While I was selling, I was running advert, and the advert was really converting for me as at that time. So I was surprised that the money had gone up. So I was like, oh, I've started this on TikTok already and it's working. I'm not paying anybody. I think it's cheaper for me. I think I should start from there. Do you understand? That was why I focused on TikTok. You get? So after implementing everything I learned from the course, after implementing all that I learned from the course, I started promoting a particular product. There was one particular product that I promoted, and I was able to generate 2.6 million within a space of 28 days. That was when my husband was like, oh, so social media, because all this while that I'm trying to do this, do that, he was like, once you forget all this online stuff, that it does not work. I was like, no, it does. But I was selling clothes. He was like, yes, you have to offer something physical. That was my husband's mentality. It's supposed to be you offering, something physical, clothes, bags, shoes. That's what my husband believes. But all these ones I'm talking about, digital products, he does not believe in all those. So I said, no, that is working. So that time he was like, gosh, so this is actually possible, that people make money from just digital product, things they can't touch, they can't feel, you get? So I was like, yeah. So then, ever since then, I have been promoting products. Okay, I've been promoting different products and I've been making consistencies figures every single month. Every single month. So the reason why I said I should come and talk to us about my experience is, for you who is looking at me right now, you are a stay-at-home mom, you're still looking for someone to give you 500 million. You're looking for somebody to give you 2 million to start a business. You don't need it. All you need is that mobile phone that you're using right now. That is all you need to start making passive income from home. There are lots of things you can do online just with your phone and you start making money. That's what I did. That's why I'm sitting down here talking to you boldly, because I know that you too can do it if you decide to learn sales and marketing. You learn how to do these things. It's as easy as you get. So it is so easy. You can practically do this. All right. If I can do it, you can do it. All right. All hope is not lost for you. So I decided to share this so that all stay-at-home moms, if possible, if they can come across this video, if they can see this video, so that they will know that it doesn't matter what happens to you, the kind of experience, the things that has happened to your life, you can stand and do something and make money for yourself. I learned sales and marketing and it changed my life. All right, thank you so much. I just hope you were able to pick one or two things from my story. I'll keep dropping stories, things that happened that period as time goes on, So you guys, thank you for listening to my story and do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.